coach out there that can tell you exactly what your fat loss pattern is going to be like. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Elaine. Welcome. I'm a health coach, a fitness enthusiast, and an activewear lover who is wearing a dress today because she felt like it, and damn, do I look good. Today, we are doing the health and fitness Q&A part 3, where I answer your questions from around the internet, from my inbox, from my DMs. If you're wanting to submit your own question, please email me at 𝒑𝒓𝒐𝒎𝒐@gmail.com. DM it to me on Instagram and or just pop it down in the comments below. All of my contact details are in the description box below. If you're looking for other ways to support me, pop over to my website, www.fitnessbeyondaesthetics.com, for my Amazon finds, my merch, my discount codes, and anything else that you could possibly be interested in. Now, without further ado, let's answer some of your questions today. All right, the first question today: when I start losing weight, will my arms slim down or on their own, or will I have to work on them? So when you start losing weight, where you lose the weight from is completely determined by your genetics. So I can't tell you if you're going to lose the weight from your arms first. I can't tell you if you're going to lose the weight from your face first, your belly first. That is all determined by your DNA. That is all determined by your genetics. There is no coach out there that can tell you exactly what your fat loss pattern is going to be like. But with most people, when they are in a calorie deficit for a long period of time, as well as, taking breaks between so that your metabolism doesn't adapt too quickly and you completely plateau your weight loss, when you are in a calorie deficit for an extended period of time, even the parts of your body that really do like to hold on to fat, for me that is my belly. For a lot of men and women, their belly is the harder area to get rid of fat. You will eventually start losing weight from the harder areas to lose fat from, which for this individual seems like it is their arms. So eventually, so long as you're consistent with your weight loss routine and your weight loss practices, you will eventually see weight loss from your arms as well. But there is no one out there who can tell you exactly when in your timeline of your weight loss journey that you will see the loss of arm fat, essentially. Question number 2 for today: any tips or advice on getting over the anxiety to go to the gym? I've lost so much weight and yet I still struggle to go if there's more than 3 or 4 people in there. And the gym is basically busy all day unless I go at 3 a.m. Oh, honey. And I have young children and an early job. Totally get it. Been there. So there's actually quite a few ways to combat the anxiety over going to the gym. The first would be to make sure that you are in a good mindset, in a good space before you head into the gym. Sometimes when I'm just like really anxious about going to the gym, even though I know everyone in my gym, I'll actually just sit in my car for a bit. I will do some breath work. So I will actually be doing deep breathing. You can do inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, out for 4 seconds. This will activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is what helps you relax and helps you calm down those feelings of anxiousness, such as your rapid heartbeat. You might even be shallow breathing. You might feel clammy. All of those symptoms, when you do breath work, you purposely do breath work, can help with calming down your anxiety. Additionally, to combat gym anxiety, you could actually go with a friend. So if you do have a friend who goes to the gym, or an acquaintance, or a coworker, you could ask them what time that they go. Even if you're not working out together, having someone who is at the gym that you know around the same time that you go can help just make you feel a bit more relaxed, because you're like, okay, you know what? If anything goes wrong, I can go to this person. Additionally, I would also consider, why are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling anxious because you are worried about people judging you? If you are worried about people judging you, that is more of an internal thing that you need to work on. That is more of a self-worth thing. That is more of a self-love thing. And understanding that everyone who goes to the gym is there to work on themselves. I like to say, like, I'm a pretty selfish person. When I go to the gym, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about doing my thing. If you can get that into your head, like, yo, no one cares what you're doing. Just go there, do you, kind of tune everyone out. I love having loud music. That helps me tune everyone out. And that also just kind of gets me out of this mind frame that, oh my God, are people judging me? But at the end of the day, figure out what is the root cause of your anxiety. If you're worried about people judging you, it is time to do some self-love work. It is time to, reaffirm that you are worthy of being in the same space as other people, and no one really gives a fuck what you're doing in the gym, because we're all there to better ourselves, and you should keep going. Next question. Trying to lose weight is so confusing. Honey, I know. The internet has made it extremely confusing. I apologize. This is why I'm here. They tell you intermittent fasting really works. It can. And then you read about diet plans that tell you to eat often. If it works for you, it can. And that you won't lose weight unless you eat enough. That can also work. What has worked for you? See, this is where people go wrong in their weight loss journey when they are pursuing weight loss without the assistance of a coach or a dietitian or a nutritionist or even your doctor, if your doctor is someone who likes to be very involved in that aspect of your life. It doesn't matter what works for me. It does not matter what works for me. It does not matter what has worked for your sister, your best friend, your cousin. It does not matter what has worked for your twin. Because at the end of the day, we are all individual people, but we are all bio-individuals, meaning that what works for you will probably not work for the next person. Or there might be some parts of a diet that work for you that will not work for another person and vice versa. So what works for us does not matter. You've got to find what works for you. And that is something that I can help you through and guide you through as a health coach. But if you're doing this on your own, start small. When it comes to weight loss, people overcomplicate it. Start by incorporating more whole grains into your diet. Add more whole grains into your diet. Don't worry about taking anything out. Just add more whole grains into your diet. You are going to get fiber from your whole grains as well as your vegetables and your fruits, which will keep you fuller longer so that you are feeling more satiated, more satisfied when you consume healthier foods, which will make it less likely that you're going to crave more processed foods or less nutritious options. Add water. Your body needs water to thrive. And sometimes when you are dehydrated, your body will mistake that for hunger and you can end up overeating and or craving a lot of processed foods, especially sugary foods. Then incorporate walking into your life. Everyone underestimates the power of walking in a weight loss journey. Walking is one of the most sustainable forms of exercise that most people can get themselves up to do. I don't care if you start at 5 minutes. I don't care if you even only start at 1 minute a day, but get yourself up and walking. Incorporate forms of exercise into your life that you find enjoyable and that you find are sustainable for you long term. Like I said, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. If other people are doing HIIT cardio but you hate HIIT cardio, that is not going to be sustainable for you long term. When it comes to weight loss, most of you want to keep it off, but where a lot of people go wrong is that they try to adopt other people's practices that don't work for them, that they don't enjoy, and as a result they end up gaining the weight back because they cannot maintain those weight loss practices that another person has been doing and recommended to them. And the last tip is to add more lean protein into your diet. Protein is muscle sparing. I did a video on this, so I'll link it up here so I'm not going on too long about this, as well as protein takes longer to digest in your system and it actually burns more calories when you eat more protein because protein just takes longer and more energy for your system to digest. So you're losing more weight by eating more protein because your digestive system has to work harder to go through it. So those are my 4 tips then. Add more whole grains, add more water, get a form of exercise that you enjoy doing in. I highly suggest starting off with walking because walking usually doesn't feel too overwhelming for most people, and add some lean protein to your diet. Start there, figure out the foods that work for you, and then when you do want to incorporate things like maybe intermittent fasting and stuff like that, you've got your foundation of good health habits that will help you in a long-term sustainable fashion. Or you can just contact me, get on my wait list, and I can guide you through all of this hand in hand for 6 months, and we will get you to your weight loss goal. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you, your time, and your energy. Yes, I said I appreciate your energy. If you are looking for ways to support me, pop over to my website, www.fitnessbeyondaesthetics.com for all of my merch, my discount codes, and my Amazon finds. Don't forget to pop over to my coaching tab where you can find my one-on-one coaching waitlist for my health coaching, where I specialize in weight loss as well as helping you live a lifestyle that is balanced physically, mentally, and emotionally, because your fitness goes beyond your aesthetics. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me, what questions do you have? How are you doing in your fitness journey? Always remember that your mindset is everything. Watch the other videos on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.